Nuvama Wealth Management has listed today on the BSE and NSE, and with me is Mr. Ashish Kehair, who is the MD and CEO of the Nuvama Group. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out the time to talk to us. What is the purpose of demerging from the Edelweiss Financial Services that you did, and how is that going to create value for the company as well as the shareholders?
So demerger actually was a decision taken long back when we decided to sell majority stake to a private equity company. And when private equity came in, there was either a choice to do IPO or a demerger. And I think the Edelweiss management decided to do a demerger because in their view, that would create more value for the shareholders of Edelweiss. So I think their ultimate intention, which they had thought was to create value for the shareholders of Edelweiss. How the company will benefit, I think how every other listed company benefits, because it's in a more transparent and more scrutinized domain. So it helps attract more talent. You can have more well-meaning ESOP plans for the employees. Your disclosures are well tracked, so you have better relationships with credit rating agencies and lenders. So I think there is a collective set of benefits which accrues to any listed company because of the transparency with which it operates.
Wealth management as an industry is a big opportunity in a country like India. So, how has the growth and the performance been in terms of your firm?
So our published numbers for the last 2 years, since the time PAG came in, we have literally increased our profits by 1.8 times in 2 years. So we were about 200 crores of operating PAT. We closed 2023 with about 368 crores of operating PAT. Revenues grew by about 57%. So I think growth has been reasonably good. But I must say it was also a year in which COVID had happened. So it was a low base year. But fundamentally, the sector actually offers a potential for all the companies to grow anywhere between 20 to 25%. It's a nascent sector. It's a growing sector. Penetration is still low. So I think for the next decade or so, companies should be able to see good growth in this sector.
Right. So, what about the client size and also your AUM size? What is it currently at? And do you have any targets in mind for the next year or 2, 3 years?
So we are at about order of magnitude 2 lakh crores, and we operate in two client segments. One client segment is called Ultra HNI, which is 25 crore plus, which is operated under the brand Nuvama Private. And then the second one is what we call mid market, which is affluent and HNI, which is 5 to 25 crores. It's called Nuvama Wealth. In addition to that, we also have an asset management business, asset services business, and capital markets business. So asset growth anywhere between 18 to 20% is what we target, because 8 to 10% gets compounded on your current base, and fresh flows from existing and new clients add another 10%. And with operating efficiency and all, you can add slightly higher in terms of profits every year.
So, what kind of interest are you seeing in any sort of particular segment in your business? And also, I mean, any strategies or any plans to enhance the business to a growth trajectory?
So multiple things. Obviously, the most basic will be increasing the number of RMs. So that we want to double over the next 3 to 5 years. We will want to increase the locations where we operate in, because in our view, business is expanding far beyond the top 10, 15, 20 cities. In our mid-tier business, we are already in about 65 to 70 locations. We will go beyond 100, 150 maybe. And in the upper end, which is Nuvama Private, we'll go to 25 to 30 locations. We will also go to 3, 4 key offshore centers where there is significant NRI diaspora with interest towards India. Because now I think India has become mainstream in global investing. It was not so in the decade of 2000 to 2010, but now India is mainstream and NRIs are looking for credible and compelling solutions. So we want to go out. Asset management, we have multiple strategies in different sectors lined up, like commercial real estate, private credit, absolute return fund. So I think all in all, expansion in all the areas which we should see in the next 3 to 5 years.
Well, congratulations on the listing, sir, and hope you achieve great heights for the company.
Thank you. Thank you for your wishes.